Oh, and where are we going on? When we get serious and just fucking wake up and just admit our stupidity. Isn't this is getting really fucking tiresome for me. Serious. It's been a part of my journey for some reason. There's weird facts about Sirius. There's a tribe called the Dogons, and they had the Sirius star system mapped out before science did. Apparently, so the story goes. You know what I mean? The Dogons also said that marijuana came from the from people from Sirius. It was their gift to humanity or something. You have to go check this stuff out, right? And it's called cannabis, right? And Sirius is the dog star. Lots of weird, interesting things about Sirius. What's going on, Tennessee accountability? You guys handling the snow up there good? It's cold as a bitch up here too. It's Bill Gates and this global warming. We'll probably get the bill sometime in this show. Remember, everybody, the things that I say are based on the information that I've gathered, and they're only my thoughts. And if you have information to sway my thoughts, please let me know because this is just my thinking and you don't have to take her on. But if you guys can show me where I'm wrong, I always do appreciate it. Do you guys feel that America did the world an injustice? Not just the world, but America. What is that pardoning with Anthony Fauci? Like they forced that into the bravest people. Our militaries, they forced it. And if our military people said, no, I don't really like this idea. Can I skip this? They were fired and told dishonorably, Sir, not a cockroach. Do you think we should have found out what happened and had like a public square or something with Fauci to prove you wrong? They'd have to use their own heads and search nothing's effort, but gaslighting and foolish accusations requires zero intelligence. I love that one, Tennessee accountability. It's true, right? Ford man, are you trying to like I don't know. I'm proud to be a rainbow warrior, but I don't know what to tell you, dude. I don't know. See, the devil likes to steal all God's shit, right? So if you were gonna give pride to sexuality, of course you would choose the rainbow that represents God, right? Just to smack God in the face. So I take the rainbow and I use it a different way, but it represents God's people, and that's what it represents, bud. I'll fly that rainbow flag all day long. But it's for God, bud. You don't know that though. And it's not really as hard as you think there. The thing is, you're so brainwashed for it, man. Like, you just kind of want to live in the truth, bud. You know what I mean? and not want to hurt anybody. But we gotta, as humanity, gotta understand that we've been brainwashed to try and hurt each other. You know what I mean? Hey, if someone's gonna hang and you don't get in any trouble, because you might hang if you fucking if you tell the truth. You can think in this world you're getting ahead, but you're not. And a lot of people would do it. They would pick to stay in the lie rather than fucking get hurt. But that is not spiritually good for it, man. That's not like you can't be with God, and but people don't realize how easy it would be for them to do it. People that did it to me, bud, they are way better people than you. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. They didn't want to do it. They just scared. Scared. Just scared. Fear, bud. That's what they use against you guys to turn yourselves on each other. Fear. Fear the power. And Ford Man, like I keep trying to tell you about, they don't have any power. It's a figment of their imagination until you join their imagination station, you know what I mean? And that's what they're doing. It's all just a mind game to you guys, you know what I mean? You're just playing right into their minds. Here, let's you know who this guy is? He's one of the leading intellectuals in the world. You should put him and Alex Soros together and watch that fucking conversation. I bet you that'd be fucking just fucking fantastical. He doesn't answer nothing, but he uses big words and tries to fucking make himself sound smart. But I can't remember what his name is. But here he's talking to Larry Fink, little me. I live at home with my daddy. I don't know what you're trying to say there, bud. But anyways, listen how they I think this is part of the curriculum when you're gonna learn to be a fucking shit turd. Because they don't teach you in school that this is fucking important, but
Is AI gonna create jobs or just jobs overall? Yeah, I think one of the unfortunate things of the narrative in the West is it will destroy humanity's jobs of like, you went to an elite school and you studied philosophy. Use myself as an example. Um,
I did too.
yeah, thankfully you have some other skill. That one is gonna be hard to market. And
It was hard to market.
it's hard to market, very hard.
It was a good
It's a
education.
very, very strong education. If you can get a job, you might keep it. The hard, that's what I always thought. Is like, if I finally get a job, I'll probably keep it and do well, but I'm not sure who's gonna give me my first job. And
anyways, philosophy is key with these guys. You know what I mean? It's absolutely crucial that they know philosophy. So they know how to control your guys' brains. Because you don't know what's important for you guys to figure out what's right for you. You know what I mean? And when you do some philosophizing in your brain, you start thinking about different possibilities, right? And you don't want to come to the possibility of God and that to live with a God, no matter your religion, you would have to be in that logos, right? In that truth. You little me, you can't be living in a fantasy, bud. You got to accept things for the way they are. And you got to accept your responsibility too in that truth, bud. You're a parent, you're a dad. It's your responsibility, bud. When you can tell me that you know about all the problems and that I'm the problem for sick, you are sick and ill, bud. I don't know if you're paid to do this. I don't even know what's going through your head that you don't know that doing the right thing for your children should be what you're doing, bud. And it's just talking. It's just talking, asking questions, trying to find solutions. That's all. You got a problem with that, bud. You're mentally fucking ill. And you can sit there and you can post whatever you want, bud. This is all recorded. I only use your own words against them, okay? So be it. If that's what you think, bud, take that to God. Take her to God, bud. Pay Carl's kids that money first. Listen, little me. I think that I'm doing something for my kids that you would never do. I'm willing to try and show them that maybe they're wrong. Maybe the truth is worth investing in. You don't get her, bud. First of all, I need to do this for myself because it's not right what's been done to me, bud. Not what you guys have done, not what my workplace did, not what the accident guy did, not what the fucking insurance company did, not any of it. The stealing the baby, the fucking all of it. It's a broken system, and I've went through shit so I can show people. And that the system will keep you down. And there's nothing you can do. And if you want to do something, you're gonna have to fucking pay to do it. That's not right, little me. Right? You want to be taken as a fool? Go ahead. You don't have to come over here, bud. Play the fool. Rock with the devil, bud. Make sure you're getting something good out of her, bud. Because you will take your whole fucking family down with you, loser. Yeah, yeah. You have the potential of taking your whole family to hell because you can't stand up and be a fucking man, brother. Can you? No, Carl's the problem. Well, fuck, I should be triggered. This world's stupid, bud. You're not smart enough to figure out you should be a man. You identify problems in the world, and yet you don't want to do anything about it, and I do. And you want to identify me as the problem, dude. No, it's you. You are the problem in the world, dude. You are rocking on the wrong side. You are fucking unbelievably done, dude. Your job is done. You're an idiot. The Epstein files released are worse than you think. Oh, this just keeps going on and on. Like this should have been dealt with. Like fucking, like I've been fucking screaming about this for fucking ever. Like, how the fuck are those people in jail? How did they go to jail if there's no fucking clients? Like this don't make any fucking sense. Hey, I be the richest man in the world. You know what it means? The ones controlling us. You guys let pedophiles fucking control your world. It's gross. The same bullshit. It's just fucking. I don't know who you think you're gaslighting, little me, but it's certainly in the fucks ain't me. I ain't ever being as stupid as you dumb motherfucker. You know what I mean? I show you where you're hacked and you still can't identify that you're hacked. Hey, bud, let's get some more computing power to put in your fucking children's fucking brains, you moron. Oh, fuck. Little me don't even live in the same county as my dad. Odd, isn't me? Come back, take care of my dad when from past I stayed 2014, 2016. Uh, Well, let's go over some stuff. Like, let's just see some stuff. Eh? What do we want to watch? I gotta clean this up a bit. Oh man, Wes House gonna wake up in a nightmare. He thinks he's rocking with Jesus. If he was rocking with Jesus, he'd be trying to fucking change things. He'd be looking for the truth. He'd know that fucking Jesus was a fucking lifestyle, and that's the lifestyle he needs to be fucking promoting. And he just don't get her. I'm sorry, Wes. I hope you fucking move towards and you figure out and make sure you get the right Jesus, bud. And he is right. He says in this thing. Hey, this Jesus in the Bible. Yeah, that Jesus told you that he lived inside you, and so did his father, and that you can move fucking mountains, but you teach people to be fucking pussies and say there's power in the name of Jesus. There's no power unless you're in Jesus. Fuck. Fuck. And the thing is, I am fucking like I have a hard time. Like Jesus never heard that name Jesus neither. Fucking have a hard time with that. Like if you go back in time, it's gonna be like fuck it. Nobody there is gonna answer unless well maybe there's someone there named Jesus. I just you get the wrong guy. But fuck, I don't know. Hey, what do you guys want to do? Hey, let's go. All our fucking acting heroes and shit like that. I don't ever remember hearing about this, but fuck, I must have missed her. But we'll watch this, eh? This is good.
In 1997, one of the biggest and definitely strangest scandals in Hollywood history happened when Eddie Murphy's car was stopped by police and he was found with a transsexual prostitute inside. The official story of what went down that night is strange enough, but there is also way more to the story, including a Hollywood fixer who may have saved Murphy's career and a very suspicious death that many believe.
A Hollywood fixer. Oh, Hollywood. What do Hollywood fixers do? And okay, Tennessee Accountability. You ever hear this story about Eddie Murphy? Eh? One of the greatest actors, eh? Great comedian. In fact, I thought he put down homosexuals a lot. Didn't he put down homosexuals a lot in his routine? And here we are.
Murder. Eddie Murphy was the biggest movie star alive in the 1980s, but his career took a
Those were great movies. 48 hours and fucking that cop one. Fucking where he goes to California. He's the Detroit cop. Oh, great movies.
furious nosedive once the 90s arrived. But then he started releasing family comedies like The Nutty Professor and Dr. Dolittle. They were smash hits, and his career was seemingly revitalized as a family friendly
That's a family friendly. He's our family friendly actor.
stuff. Then, May 2nd, 1997, Murphy was out driving at 4:45 a.m. in a West Hollywood neighborhood known for transsexual prostitutes. And a trans prostitute named Addison Ciuli got into his Land Cruiser. Police stopped the car, interrogated Murphy, and arrested Ciuli because she had an outstanding warrant. Murphy wasn't charged with a crime, and he claimed he saw a woman out walking very late at night as if to be a good Samaritan and all.
Eddie Murphy, fucking what a good Samaritan, eh? What a great Samaritan. And I think it goes on and he didn't even know. She was so convincing. He was so convincing that he thought she was a she.
Ride home and had no idea she was actually a trans
Just
prostitute.
being a good dude.
This Good Samaritan explanation was ridiculed and mocked, but Murphy claimed it was all just a big misunderstanding. But the controversy got more serious when tabloid newspapers came out with articles featuring other transsexual prostitutes who claimed they'd been.
Oh, National Enquirer. Can we trust with the National Enquirer? Because we were always taught that that's just stupid stuff, right? Make believe.
And some went into graphic detail about what they'd done together. One trained sex worker named Summer St. Cerelli said that Murphy, quote, seems utterly obsessed with men dressed as women and the way they live. The Inquirer also had an interview with Addison Ciuli, who said, Eddie's claim that he was giving me a lift makes me laugh. I'm a transsexual hooker, and he knew that.
So, I mean, he said, she said. Two tales of a different story. One's just being a good guy, and the other one's saying, hey, he wanted a good time.
But the complete disaster
What do
for
you believe?
Murphy's new family-friendly image, and he filed separate $5 million lawsuits against the tabloids, alleging that the papers had printed false statements from the transsexual prostitutes.
Just like Donald Trump, gonna sue everybody. He's suing the papers. Okay, remember that. He's suing these people that are just fucking. We're taught they're bad, right? The Inquirer and all that shit. It's just make believe, right? It's just gossip. But he's gonna sue them, and he should. I mean, if they're gonna go out and say you're with trannies and you're not, you need to do something. You need to say, hey guys, you need to bring some proof. And well,
The papers stood by their stories and they prepared to defend themselves against Murphy's lawsuits. And then Murphy found an unlikely ally who just might have saved him. He was a mysterious Hollywood fixer who was once one of the biggest gay porn stars in the industry. And he had a plan to save Eddie Murphy's reputation.
the gay porn fixer. When you need something done in Hollywood. Yeah.
In 2001, a man named Paul Baresi talked about his involvement in the Eddie Murphy transsexual scandal for an article titled The Bagman,
Yeah, I
which
see
ran
that
in the New
stash.
Times LA and was awarded runner-up for Best Hard News Story at the LA Press Club Awards. And his account of the Eddie Murphy controversy is absolutely wild. So, first off, Paul Baresi is a really mysterious Hollywood figure who was a popular gay porn star in the 1980s. He also acted in a few mainstream movies, including Perfect with John Travolta in 1983, and he made headlines when he claimed he'd had sex with Travolta dozens of times.
He claimed he had sex with Travolta. I think Travolta's had a lot of homosexual people say that, that I don't know. I think it's a trend, but this guy turns out he might have been lying, right?
He later took that. After his porn career,
I wonder if the fixer got himself fixed with some money and that's why he kept his mouth shut. I don't know. A fixer, you got to know he's going to do whatever it takes to get himself some cash, right?
became a sort of shadowy underground private investigator slash fixer in Hollywood who celebrities hired when they had a problem to take care of. And over the years, he's worked on behalf of stars like Schwarzenegger, Stallone, and Sirius.
He's worked with these guys. Remember that, right? Arnold. I don't think he's on the right side. You got Sly. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, it breaks my heart to know that he might be part of Club Zohar. Like, when I heard that woman say to Roseanne, he's on our team, I was like, what? But yeah, Rocky, all those great movies. Rambo, like, man. But did you know that Sly Stallone got his start in porn too? Like, you got this shit. And Tom Cruise. I mean, is there a finer actor? Is there? But you got to ask yourselves. I think Tom's really, really fucking mind controlled. Who buys on to Scientology? I'll tell you who buys on to Scientology because Scientology gets them to believe in themselves through Scientology. And that's just not going to be good when you go to God. You got to know the truth of your reality. And well, spirituality shouldn't fucking cost you in fucking Scientology. You know what I mean? Nobody can take you to God. It's just a fucking joke. I think. Remember, like I said, people, these are just my thoughts. And if someone from Scientology wants to have a conversation and let me know where I might be wrong, and You know what I mean? Should we want to live in our reality? Should we try and find out if people want to control us? Hey, if we want to get away from that religion, will it come back to haunt us? And if we want to say what we saw in the religion that made us want to leave, can we? But fuck, I feel so sorry for people that are in cults. Like this, like Tennessee Accountability, this one in Elmer here where fucking Dingle Dork, Henry Hildebrand, he has them sign over their houses and everything to the fucking church, right? So when they go to leave, it's like fucking, they got nothing. They got nothing. They gave it all to the church because they once believed, and now they, even if they're having doubts, they gotta keep believing because they'll fucking lose it. But that to be with God, you gotta fucking be willing to lose her all. Just let her go. You cannot be ran and operated by men. And if you are, you'll go to hell. You gotta be fucking with Jesus and the truth. And people don't understand that, but hopefully they get it.
The details of what exactly he did for these celebrities are a little murky. Morrissey claims he would do things that ranged from investigative work to intimidation. These high powered people came to me to solve some of these problems, Morrissey said. The legal way didn't work, so they had to resort to desperate measures, measures that go against what's considered morally correct or politically correct. And that's
Morally correct or politically correct. But wait,
came in. When asked if he ever got violent, Morrissey said, "You trying to get me arrested? I'm not going to answer that question. The key is knowing how far you can go without going too far." Baresi claimed that after reading about the Eddie Murphy scandal, he contacted Murphy's lawyer, Marty Mad Dog Singer, with a plan to save Eddie Murphy. Baresi would find the trans sex workers who talked to the tabloids by using his contacts in the porn world and persuade them to say they were lying about their relationship with Murphy, which would ruin the credibility of the tabloid articles. Baresi said, "My role was pretty much to neutralize the transsexuals." Baresi first tracked down a transsexual ex-dominatrix named Carnal Candy, who was considered a quote den mother for transsexual prostitutes. Candy had been heavily quoted in the tabloid stories about Murphy. Her friends had been telling her for years about Murphy's fetish for transsexuals, and she'd heard so many stories that she was writing a book titled In the Closet with Eddie Murphy.
well, why wouldn't you just come out and tell the people who you are?
Cindy offered Candy $15,000 to give a sworn statement that the stories she told the tabloids about Murphy were lies. And an IRS document she provided confirmed she'd been paid $15,000 by Singer's law firm. She openly confessed that she changed her story simply for the money. "We were telling lies because they were giving me $15,000, she said. "I never had that much money together at one time." Baresi found two more transsexuals who talked to the tabloids. They too were paid to say they'd lied about their relationships with Murphy, even though they both later admitted they'd retracted their stories because they were paid off. "I needed the money," one said. "When someone gives you $2,500 to say you don't know someone, you just think about the money." Baresi freely admitted that he was paying the prostitutes to change their stories about Murphy. "Sure, it was a payoff," he said. Baresi also knew of an Eddie Murphy lookalike whose resemblance to Murphy was so striking that he made a living of giving free meals, concert tickets, and hotel stays by impersonating Murphy. At Baresi's urging, many of the transsexuals swore under oath that it was the Murphy imposter they'd been, not Murphy himself.
Things we do for money, eh? Things we do for money. Things people will do to protect themselves, become immoral, and just because you didn't want people to know who you actually are, eh?
"They paid us to say it was an Eddie Murphy imposter," a trans sex worker named Valerie Gale said. "I dated the man 3 different times, and I don't date imposters, honey. First time he came up in a cream colored Rolls. He came up to our apartment and we got busy. It was definitely Eddie Murphy." But throughout all the payoffs and sworn statements and changing stories, there was one who refused the money. Addison Ciuli, the transsexual who Murphy picked up, had turned into a minor celebrity and was prominently featured in the tabloid articles. She was offered $10,000 by Baresi to stop speaking about Murphy, but she turned it down. And her story does not have a happy ending. Roughly a year after her fling with Eddie Murphy, Ciuli's dead body was found on the pavement outside of her apartment. The official story was that she'd worked at a club until 4 a.m. and had locked herself out of her apartment. She tried to access a window to her fifth story apartment by climbing to the roof and lowering herself to the window, but she fell to the pavement. But many don't buy that explanation at all. Many believe she was murdered.
She must have been fixed. Who knows, eh? Who knows? Eddie Murphy knows. Could you imagine if he got a fixer to make sure people didn't find out who he was? And oh, I wouldn't want to be Eddie. All that fame and all that. Hoping at least he had a good time on Earth. You know what I mean? At least Eddie had a good time here. Anyways, you guys can go watch the rest of it. Control Alt History. The Strange Story of Eddie Murphy. Anyways, you guys can. There's more to it, but you know what I mean? It's weird out here. I love the transmissions. There's photo proof. Whatever, dude. But what else do we got? Look at this. You know that guy that just got in New York? You think he was put there in place for a reason? Like even his mama is mentioned in the Jeffrey Epstein files. Fuck. Like Joe Bat Ramsey became Katy Perry. I don't know about that. I did watch a show on Katy Perry on how they groomed her. Hey, you have much better time on this earth if you'd stop those worship songs and, well, try and get people to worship you, Katie. Come on. Don't you want to be famous? Because you way you're going just ain't doing it. It's not going to happen. And Katie didn't believe in herself and Jesus, and she fucking went, I want to go kiss a girl. I want to be fireworks. I don't know. I feel sorry for people who do that. But then again, we're all taught a version of Jesus that does that version exist? We might want to ask ourselves, who's Jesus? What does he expect from us? Do we have to live in the truth? Do we have to know what is real? Can we live in a fantasy because we don't want to accept that we're controlled and fucking made to be stupid? And they laugh at you guys. They do. I'm telling you right now. I know it in my heart. They laugh at how stupid you are. They know your power. They fucking know your power. And that's why they keep it to themselves. Because as smart as they like to tell you that they are, they're insecure. They know if people knew their power, they couldn't keep up. What's going on, OT? What else do we got going on? I'm going to watch this later. It's like a full interview with Epstein. Megyn Kelly, we watched that already. We went over. I gotta get rid of some of this. I'm keeping this. This fucking Kim Clement, eh? I think there's been a fucking group of idiots for a long time. I might be wrong. Epstein docs deleted. But like, Look at this. This is right around. This is what I'm trying to tell you guys. You guys don't get her. I know what Donald Trump says to you guys. It sounds fucking good. Okay. Sounds good. It sounds great. It sounds like Canada's fucking you. I'm going to try and explain this to you guys. Okay. Canada is not fucking you guys. They have sucked off your teat forever and ever. Canada has lost its identity fucking completely. It has no identity. The cars that we build are your cars. They're American companies or Japanese or fucking whatever that are coming from America. Okay. I don't think we have as much to do with the cars as you guys. I think it's like a fucking shared sort of thing, you know what I mean? But here's the deal. Because he tells you guys, we don't need your cars. Okay. So we'll build for ourselves. Okay. But then we're not going to buy your fucking cars, right? Why? You got how we work together and we were all buying the cars. Okay. Donald Trump wants to make it sound like we're fucking flooding the American market with fucking cars and destroying the American auto industry. No, what he's trying to do right now is get you fucking guys to pay for it because you pay for the tariffs. No fucking money off of Canada, right? So you guys pay so that you guys don't want to pay so that the jobs have to come back to America. But we're getting fucked over here really bad. Like I'm telling you, not the screen scam. It's not just us, it's you guys too. I seen it in Kentucky. I seen it in Kentucky because this is how fucking stupid. This is how stupid our governments are. They are paying companies to stay places or fucking go places, paying them. And then the businesses never take off the way they're supposed to. And then they fuck the people for the money that was invested. Right here.
Hemi assembly plant in Ingersoll, Canada.
We're opening the first full-scale commercial electric vehicle plant in Canada.
Cami, the 2 million square foot factory and battery assembly plant, is home to Canada's first large-scale electric vehicle manufacturing operation. Peggy Falkingham has worked here for over 21 years. I enjoyed my job.
And they used to build cars for GM. They started out as, was it Japanese? They made these little cars to begin with, like many, many years ago. Fuck, what were they? They were the Suzuki. His plant started out as Suzuki, and then GM worked its way in. And what were those? This was years ago, but what were those vehicles Cammy was making? They were gas operated. They were. Which one? Oh, I can't even remember the name of them. I wasn't a big fan of the vehicle myself. I didn't really care for them. They were like an SUV van sort of thing, I think it was. I can't remember the name right now. But they employed a lot of people.
From day one. These are the people I've grown up with because being there for so long. Since 2022, Falkingham and her colleagues have made the Chevy Bright Truck an all-electric delivery vehicle for which GM and the Canadian government have invested millions to make here.
You are making history and advancing GM in our path to a zero emissions future. We need everybody in on this journey together.
That is, until GM decided to pull the plug in October 2025.
They said, hi, the plant is closing. You will no longer be returning to the plant. We will compensate you with 6 months' pay. We gave our loyalty, right? And we've given our loyalty for so long. It's shameful now that we're not receiving the same loyalty back from GM.
Was born at a time when the auto
I want you to know that your president is trying to destroy lives in Canada, and that will be your karma. Just like you guys paying to destroy the lives in Palestine. I want you to know this will be your karma. And when you flag your fucking mega flags, enjoy your fucking karma because you're not living in the truth. Because any man who tells you they're not looking to go to heaven is a fucking deceiving piece of shit. He's a fucking goofball who has shown you over and over and over again. He is a liar and he will do whatever it takes to fucking get whatever he wants so he makes it. Fuck, I've showed you guys. Immigrants, he'll hire them. He'll fucking hire them. Hey, he'll go to China and buy his Bibles and sell them to his people and say China bad, America first. It's fucking retarded. Sell you alcohol and tell you it's no fucking good. All these fucking bankruptcies, these secret backdoor. How many fucking lives, Will, did he destroy with his bankruptcies? Not his. He never fucking hit the skids. He talked like he did, but he fucking never fucking did. Hey? I want you to know life is fixing to get very adventurous. Well, Willard, yeah, I'm the Mashiach. Has to get adventurous, bud. You know what I mean? But you have to be the Mashiach, so your life's going to get really adventurous, bud. I've went through my coming to God. You haven't done that yet, pumpkin. Enjoy your adventure. Hope you take it, because if you don't, well, I hope you get the medicine you deserve. You know what I mean? It's your brain. You choose. Just make sure it's you choosing it, Willie, and not George Soros for you, bud. You know what I mean? Game changer. You ever see the words USA in the scripture? No, and there's no fucking Canada in the scriptures. There's no fucking it's no, it's Israel. I'm sorry. That word has a meaning, and it's called wrestling with God. And it's about fucking seeing what is real, about facing your fears. Hey, game changer, you don't want to face your fears, pumpkin. Even though the Bible tells you 365 times, don't fear, don't fear, don't fear. But you guys don't like to read the parts of the Bible that fucking go against what you think, eh? Because when Jesus says, this is why, man, I know I'm going through shit and I have to fucking deal with her because those who endure, are willing to pick up their crosses and do everything for Christ, they're going to have some troubles. But at the end, they will be known as the children of God. Hey, where does that lead you, Willard? Well, game changer. I wouldn't recommend reading the Bible. I recommend reading about Jesus. That's what I recommend. And don't go into Paul. Don't do any of that. Read about Jesus and let me know what you think. Don't let anything else fucking dilute your mind. Just read about Jesus. And what does he want from you? And where is he? Where is he? He'll never leave you astray. It's because he's in you. He tried telling you. Nobody got her. Fuck. Oh, you're fixing to go through something. I bet you won't be laughing. Well, what are you gonna do, Will? What are you doing, bud? Are you calling the hospital on me? Are you trying to get me arrested? Are you trying to get me put in the mental hospital? I'm such a menace out on the society. What, Will? What are you gonna do to me, buddy? What are you gonna do? Bud, you've already lost. You're a loser. What is wrong with you? You don't want to have conversations on how to stop the fucking shit in your life, but you want to think I'm shit in your life? Fuck, you're obsessed with me, dude. You are fucking utterly, completely fucking obsessed with fucking stopping me and making sure that people think I'm a piece of shit. Because if you can't convince them, you have to know you're a piece of shit. But dude, it don't matter. It don't matter what you think, what I think, what anybody in this world thinks, Will. It comes down to the truth. What is the fucking truth of the situation, Will? I can think what I want and you can think what you want. But if you're a lying fucking turd, bud, and all you got is hate in your heart for me, and you don't want to accept the fact that you're the problem in the world, that's what you don't like. I tell you the truth, dude, and you just fucking won't accept it. And the only way you can change is to accept who you are. So you can fucking be reborn, bud. Let her go. Fuck, help your kids. Fuck. Stop being a loser, dude. Fuck. Fuck. Listen, game changer, you always have to be in the truth. You always have to say the truth. You know what I mean? You can't, and there's a way to go about it too, you know what I mean? But I'm frustrated, bud. I'm only human. People forgot Jesus was only human too, bud. I think I'm the Mashiach. I don't have to be. You know what I mean? I just have to be mine. But if I can inspire others to be a fucking Mashiach and just like it doesn't take much, just an open brain, some conversations, solutions. I don't know if you know this or not, bud. My brain works differently than yours. When I see problems, I fucking want to fix them. And your brain just does a George Soros rotation. And it's sad. It's sad, but you got to open your brain, man. Like, are you just an NPC? Is there nothing I can say or do to fucking convince you to take a look at you? I don't want you to believe what I believe, but I want you to take a look at what you maybe should believe. In fact, little me believes that these idiots are out there going to fuck the children's world up, and he believes that it's not his job to do anything. But it's his job and his responsibility to put me in my place and join Uncle Will and his merry men to fucking idiocy and put me away, lock me up. What I do to the world is horrible. But you want to protect pedos. Good on you, Will. Yet you inspired me, all right. You're not going to like it. What are you going to do, shit turd? What are you going to do to me? Hey? Why is it you want to hurt me so bad? Hey? Will, should I call the FBI? Are these threats? Are these fucking threats? Should I be worried? Fuck, bud. Why are you trying to use my traumas against me? It's because you're a dirty little bitch. You're yucky, dude. Yucky. Anybody who hangs out with you, bud, including your fucking family, they gotta lose you in order to fucking gain the truth. Because Daffy don't want the fucking truth. He's a loser. He's a loser who hurts so bad that he sees somebody wanting everybody to win, that he wants to remain a loser and try and make that person feel like the loser. No, dude, you're mentally fucking ill. You have a sickness, bud. I don't know what's preventing your brain from working. You can play as many videos as you want from me in the past, bud. It's called spiritual awakening, bud. Learning. I watched some fucking seriously fucking weird videos yesterday, dude. off my fucking Facebook. And it was fucking me saying I was Yeshua. And that this world is fucking stupid, even back then. I'm like, oh my God. But think about it. Could you imagine if I am the Mashiach and I did play that? Like, I don't remember a past life or nothing like that. But what if I am the guy out here to help? You know what I mean? And you spit in my face. It is a possibility. You know what I mean? It's not out of the question. Jesus could come back as another human. I'm not saying it's me, dude, because I'm not Jesus. That was a different avatar, bud. You know what I mean? And, and hey, man, I'm telling you, if I am a glutton for fucking punishment. I'm a glutton for punishment. Holy fuck, this trip on Earth, it's a fucking brain blaster, man. Fucking trying to work through this fucking stupidity. Facebook is full of drama queens. No, but here's the thing. People can go through and they can see just how much I love attention. You can go through my fucking Facebook feed. So I used it for fucking capturing memories. You know what I mean? Here I am at this disc golf tournament. Here I am at fucking Disneyland with my fucking kids. Fuck, isn't and it's great to look at those memories, right? And your wife tags you and she's got hers and you get these memories. That's what I used to use her for, right? Like just, hey, what was going on in this tournament or whatever. You know what I mean? It's those memories that are the gateway to the past. You know what I mean? You can become a time traveler. At least I can. I can go back and know how I was feeling at that moment and get those feelings by just watching it again and fuck, or game changer. I got special gifts, bud. I'm sorry to tell you. They don't seem like much, but they are. And I think everybody has them. They just fucking intuition, bud. Intuition. But always be aware that just because your intuition's going off, don't assume you know why. Figure it out before you assume. But it's going off for a reason. And I'll be able to show that through my stories playback. You know what I mean? But I told a lot of times when my intuition was going off and when I had visions and shit like that. Fucking about I don't know, man. I think I'm scared myself. I'm pretty sure the brown pant prophecy was real. After what I found out about having it. It's an extreme possibility. And I was just throwing it out there because it happened and I was being honest. Thought, hey, maybe I am crazy, but then when Johnny Gobble said, you lie about everything, Carl, I knew I was like, hmm. That was a touchy thing that everything I say is a lie. I mean, even I know everything Johnny says isn't a lie. Tells the truth sometimes. Fuck, shittards love the truth. When the truth works for them, man, they are some mighty fucking magicians. You know what I mean? It's like fucking Triple T. He likes doing that too. Fucking real wizard in the truth when it works for him. Oh fuck. When it don't, he don't want to stand up, be a man, talk about it, don't want to fucking anything. Don't worry. My app said be happy and don't worry about a fucking thing. Hey? I wouldn't want to be Triple T. I'm just being honest with you guys. I don't think he's on the right side of God, and I don't think Lori is neither. I think they're a nasty couple. But if they're your friends, probably. You know what I mean? It's that kind of relationship with people. Bow down, kiss their ass, tell them how great they are, and well, fuck, they'll tell you how great you are. Oh man, they're disgusting individuals. Slayback, he needs you to tell him the name of the med so you can get it. I don't need any meds, bud. You might want to get off yours. You know what I mean? Start going au natural. As things start going weird. Start thinking outside of the box. And then you have no one to talk to, Slayback. That box just fucking, But then you reel yourself in, Slayback. You're like, no, it don't matter if they're videotaping me. It doesn't matter if I'm in the Truman Show. I'll win right in front of the motherfuckers. So I didn't care. Nothing. Like a lot of bipolars, what? They go a little crazy and they think people are watching them and shit. I just didn't fucking care. I was like, fuck, watch me. Then it just didn't become a thing, you know what I mean? It's all in what you believe, right? But game changer. Those teeth are getting yellow again. Well, I brushed this morning, but then again, I spent a couple coffees and a Coke. A Pepsi. We don't drink Coke over here. Oh yeah, fuck man. I was going mad. In my spiritual awakening, I was going mad. Nobody would talk to me. I thought at times people were fucking drugging my shit. It was fucking weird, game changer. But I always had that side of my brain where I wanted to talk to people and fucking reel it in, but there was no one to talk to. Fuck, eh? Can you imagine? The police should be pretty embarrassed when you think. You go asking them for help as many times as I did. They should be fucking embarrassed. They should. They really should. Like, they knew if there was violence or suicide. They would have got the calls. They would have known something. But there they are with the paperwork. Hey, Carl, look. Rumor has it. We can get no fucking evidence, but these days, Carl, remember when you checked yourself into the fucking Hotel California there for some help? That was probably a mistake. You told them you had a problem and they think you still got that problem. And they don't understand you're trying to solve your problems. In fact, they're going to get the people that made you have problems, put you in the hospital. So you have more problems. Fuck, man, I should sue them. They've tried to kill me, I swear. Who is able to fucking do that? Fucking, what kind of psychiatrist fucking does that? I fucking I go in there for help because I fucking almost killed myself. And the only reason I'm here is because of my fucking cat. And fucking he helps me, tells me I'm dealing with a narcissist. I do my research and I decide, hey, I'm not gonna do what everybody else did. You could fucking find out the truth. And I'm gonna fucking either he's a fucking dipshit or I'm a fucking dipshit. And I'm gonna force an investigation. And they don't give me one. I'm gonna tell on them. I'm gonna fucking tell on them so they fucking know I mean business. And they get me locked up. Oh, son of a bitch. How's that psychiatrist gonna fucking tell the world that he did that? Hey? How the fuck does that happen? The people who have you fucking convinced to fucking kill yourself, and they've turned your fucking friends against you. Well, they haven't turned your friends against you. They just fucking can't be your friends, or they lose their. Fuck this world, man. Fuck this world. Fuck this world. Fuck this place, man. Fuck this fucking shithole. I want an interview with Dr. Poku. The fucking I do. I really do. Hey, Dr. Poku, remember, because I can say shit. It's just some shit I just don't have recorded. But I know God. He's got it recorded. So if I fucking lie, I'm in trouble. I have to face him. Not with the recording I want to take to him, but the one that is currently going on. Fuck. Fuck, man. I'd like to know, hey, Dr. Poku, remember one of the few times you talked to me, bud? And hey, Willard, he must have thought I was really smart or something. I thought he was calling me stupid at first, but I didn't understand what he was saying. He told me I was probably on the spectrum, bud. And I kind of went, oh, what do you mean by that? Are you saying I'm stupid or? And he goes, no, no, like Elon Musk or Bill Gates. And I thought to myself, like that was at the beginning of the journey. I didn't think Bill Gates at that time was the dirtbag that I think that he is now. And Elon Musk, I absolutely adored him. You know what I mean? And I was like, if you think I'm smart like those guys, like, why won't you have a conversation with me so I can figure out my problems? But instead, you want to fucking hand me pills and you don't want to talk. So, how could you say something like that to me? So, I'd like to say that in the interview. Made you think that I was on the spectrum like Bill Gates and Elon Musk? Because we are not on the same spectrum, I don't think. I think those two gentlemen are fucking maybe on the same spectrum, but I'm not on it with them. I'm on the opposite one. You don't have a problem, Carl. I don't think the doctor will understand. That's all the doctor will hear. Well, probably. It's fuck Daniel. How am I supposed to function and live in a world of fucking retards? How can I not? How can I not have my own fucking thoughts? And if I do want to have my own thoughts and stand up for myself, then I can fucking. My biggest fear comes. And that's not death. That's losing my fucking brain. My fucking brain. On or off. It's an on or off switch. Well, I can't turn the switch off when I think children are in trouble, Daniel. I fucking can't. I can't. I look at my granddaughter and I'm like, no fucking way. This fucking shitty ass world cannot have my granddaughter. I will fucking fight every step of the fucking way. No way. No way. No way. And my poor grandson. Like, you guys don't understand what we put kids through. This poor kid. He's got a dad slamming shit into his head. His dad doesn't even fucking provide him a fucking toothbrush. Fucking, they don't even have pajamas for him, for fuck's sakes. And I gotta go, yeah, fuck. What's best for the kid is to be with his parents, but fuck it. Oh, fuck, man. His mother can't even make a fuck phone call. Can't even make phone calls. Can't even make a phone call. But then, fuck. The kids, Daniel. The kids. I can't turn it off, bud. Can't turn it off. Nor should I turn it off. I should turn it all the way on. It's just the truth I'm looking for. That's it. It's just the truth. Well, Slayback, I don't know if you know this or not, you fucking dumb son of a bitch. Been out here for 6 years asking for help so I can explain what's been going on to me. And Someone could show me where I was wrong, but I can't. I'm not entitled to that help. I'm not entitled to a human conversation. You know what I mean? Whatever the truth is, Daniel, that's all I want. And if I keep searching for it and I find out that what I think I'm searching for, it's not the truth, then I'll change my situation. But until then, what has happened to me, I don't want to ever see happen to somebody else, even though it's the best thing that ever happened to me. So it's the thing that brought me to God. Standing up and believing in myself. Man, it got me in trouble. Hey. Oh, thank you. Everyone, you are not here to fix whether or not he wants to choose. It's a pity party for Carl. No, it's not a pity party for Carl because if Carl's a liar, then he would look like an idiot. And I don't think I am the liar. But maybe I'm delusional, and turns out I am. It can be shown. So how can I be that delusional? Hey? I don't know, Willard. You should go through those videos where I really am just fucking losing her mind. And I also say in them, hey, this might not be real. And if it's not, I'll use my mental health to my advantage and I'll find somebody to make a movie with. On the little guy who thought he could change the world because he thought the children's future was in trouble. Just because it was the right thing to do. And all you have to do is have conversations, ask questions, and not let dictators be dictators. Make them listen to you. And if they're hurting you, let them know that they're not all powerful. Take your part in power and shove it up your ass. You will just hold yourself hostage. Or I break out of the matrix, Daniel. Hey, I accomplish what I'm trying to accomplish. Wouldn't the world be better if people decided to be strong in the truth? I don't see where the harm in that is. Or we can keep living this way in the matrix, giving it away to the matrix when we own it. Daniel, I found out the matrix is just lies. That's all it is. It's what causes the illusion. That and George Soros's perceptions and Obama's lies and Bill Gates is manifesting and whatever. I'm not scared. But anyways, my wife has brought me a burger, so I'm gonna eat in front of people. Where is the matrix? I don't know, Daniel. I don't really have the answers. I don't have. I think, and I think the matrix is just lies. We all move the way the matrix wants us to move. You know what I mean? And there's a bunch of shit turds causing the matrix. Well, not a whole bunch, just a few, just a few. And I believe they worship Satan, Daniel, and they're powerful because they actually believe in their God. And he tells them he's a liar right from the start. You know what I mean? But if we could actually get people believing in God or believing in the truth, that's by having faith in God, Daniel. Under the running words, we stumbled doubts to find joy. Well, star power, Carl. Why wait? Well, bud, I don't trying to figure out where I put myself out there again. You know what I mean? I'm held back from PTSD, so it's hard to.
You in this cup?
Um, I was.
Oh, you want to leave it?
Yes, please. Anyways, I'm gonna go, guys. I'll come back later tonight, maybe. My point. What's your point, Will? Which point, bud? Why do you hate me? Why? You're an idiot. Dude. You're your own worst enemy. I don't know what to tell you, dude. I'm not who you tell people I am. I'm really not, and I don't think that goes good for you. I really don't. But you play the game the way you want to play the game, and you and me are just players in this game. And well, when we meet the maker of the game, were you the faker of the game or was I? Let's find out, Willard.